Alright, attempt 2 at recording this. Attempt number 2. First thing I do in this round, barricade off one of the double windows. These two windows here can look through beasts. I can kill anyone holding it, but also can look through this little long room and kill anyone holding here. This is an important power position to keep protected because it watches white stairs and the hallway connecting to this little office room that connects to the outside. So if the person here dies, that means they can either go straight up white stairs and into the hallway, or through the long room and into B, or straight through the double and through the hallway and into janitor's closet. So protecting this power position is important. The reason why I don't barricade the other double window is because you can hold an angle right here onto the windows pretty safely and kill anyone looking in with minimal difficulty. Next thing I'll do, barricade off these, because right here is another angle they can use to get into another power position. This room here watches red and also connects to this long room. Someone can fall back to here from this long room if they get into an engagement and get weak. They can fall back to here for a little reprieve. But if they get crossed off from here, that means whoever shot at them, whether they be on white stairs or the office room, can then push to where they were going to go to before with no resistance. So another room to protect.
10 seconds remaining.
I go back, get my rook plate for the extra health, and then after some minor deliberation, I'm going to place the next one here again. Just gonna skip forward. So Cav just got tagged by Dogby a bit. Bandit hops through. Bandit swings through, kills the Dogby as she hops in. Meanwhile, I'm getting the final barricade placed. Now Bandit is holding against 3 people, stalling them from pushing. He gets tagged a little bit, but tags Ash a lot in return, so he's not going to pull off yet. Grim releases some bees that ping him, giving the enemies intel on his location, and because of that they swing off using the Monty as protection, so that way he can't shoot them back easily. So he pulls off the angle entirely, but he gets knocked through the soft wall, but they don't know he's knocked. At the same time that that's going on, Ace was pushing through one of the windows in square, and I swing into square and kill him, stopping that push entirely. And now that Bandit's down, I know that there's people out here, so what I do instantly is I start holding an angle on the hop through. Grim goes in, we trade some shots, I get hit, he gets hit, we both pull off. Bandit self-revives, but he still dies here to Grim. Am I being too loud? No, I'm not being too loud. Okay. You don't have to be too quiet. Okay, cool. Thank you. I'm leaving this in. Alright, Monty goes through the office into the hallway, rushes Cav, right? Cav falls back into a janitor's closet where Rook is holding an angle, but Cav just goes for the melee instead of relying on Rook for the assist, and then downs Monty. Ash swings, gets killed right as I swing Grim and kill him. You can tell me if I'm being too loud.
Operators prepare to engage.
Round 2. We have archives and tellers. I point those out backwards. I've castled off this window because if I can, this window here that Ace went through previously, showing that that person might have a habit of going through here, has a clean line of sight onto this archives window. And that's an uncomfortable position to be caught in because there's not much you can do if you get engaged here. You can pull off, sure, but you're probably going to get shot in the back if you do so, or you're going to take too long and just die while shooting at someone. Not a good way to go, so it's better to castle barricade that off to give my teammates a little bit of safety and more ease of maneuverability. I tell Rook to not reinforce this wall so that way I can make a rotate into open area. Big mistake. I go into open area. I barricade off the double doors so as to slow any attacker entry, and then I also make a peek hole here so that way you've line of sight onto anyone who tries to break the castle barricade. Then I go back, go get my Rook plate, and take way too long doing this. Meanwhile, while that's happening, Dokkaebi just no droning, no fucks given, goes straight in and just takes the angle. She just takes to it instantly. Now she has clear line of sight onto the door and onto whoever goes out to use that to rotate the open area. Twitch and Thermite are taking this little side entrance that connects to bottom square. Dokkaebi kills me instantly, and not soon after, Striker is going to hop in. Right before Striker hops in, Thermite rush is into. Is this one open area? Or is this? I don't know the specific names. Thermite rushes into this connector room, starts spraying into here. Right as Cav takes a fight with Striker and Dokkaebi. Striker gets hit pretty bad. Cav is yet to be hit. Thermite is going to breach the wall soon from what I remember. And Twitch is about to take a fight that she wins? Striker pulls off. Dokkaebi hits Cav. Cav kills Striker, but then gets picked off in response. Thermite kills Ella on this angle that he made with his breach. But he's going to be refragged soon. Dokkaebi breaks the castle barricade, goes into the offices, and then begins to push towards site. Thermite and Wamai battle it out. Wamai comes out the winner, but is very much tagged. Dokkaebi is going for the push through. Gets a hit on to Rook, gets Rook down, gets killed by Wamai. Twitch is running away. Ace goes into Ace side. Rook gets the call out to self-revive since Ace is there, and Twitch is taking the long way around. Rook self-revives, but Ace heard. Pre-fires the wall. Round over. Watching this back is always just this. I wonder if it's gonna get more painful or just more hilarious with each watch of this round. Orcs opens peek holes from I don't even remember what executive I think from executive wall into square. Gives line of sight onto square door and onto the double windows, both of them. Not a play I would personally make. I would rather reinforce and have Bandit electrify to slow them down more, but risky plays for high rewards. Rooney puts her gates on both windows so that way attackers have to waste utility or take damage to get through there. And, does
10
Bandit
seconds to go.
place shock wires? I don't think Bandit places
5
any
seconds
shock
left
wires or
before
Capcan places any traps. I think this round just goes to shit before
Attackers'
they can do
objective is
either
to
of
defuse the
those.
bomb.
So, while this is happening, Amaru, which is me, has the diffuser, and instantly decides, fuck it, we ball. Goes to the window, waits for the Fink and Iron to do their stuff, and get at me, all set up to go straight into sight. Finka gets on the rappel so that way he can watch the cross angle for double door and the swing off of this door through here, along with the rotate here from janitor's closet. Line scan going out so that anyone who moves while I'm doing this, any of the defenders, will be pinged, giving Finka the intel on where they are, as well as Finka's adrenaline boost going off so that way I have extra health, which will give me increased survivability as I go through and reduce the damage that I take as I go through the gate, but then Finka team kills me because she thinks that I am Oryx. Because of an audio bug, I guess. So I'm dead, diffuser's dropped in sight. The push is crippled as it is now a 3v4. Finka goes in, gets killed by Capcan, who's running shotgun. No! What? Okay, so she gets tagged by Capcan, but then killed by Oryx, who then swings. Lion kills Capcan on the window, but then gets swung by Oryx and refragged. Now it is up to Buck, who killed Aruni at some point, I guess, to clutch up, but Cav is going for the flank, and he has no intel, so when he kills Bandit here, Cav's right behind, and he's not ready for it, and gets taken out in an instant.
Operators prepare to engage.
Once again, we have tellers and archives. Not sure why this site was, not sure why this site got, picked this many
10
times.
seconds to insertion.
Capcan actually places a trap this time.
5
Wow.
seconds left before insertion.
Bandit still not using the gadget at all.
Attacker's objective is to defuse a bomb.
0 and 2. Bum. Capcan barricading off the wrong door. Nobody places a gate on it though. So Rooney making peek holes into the open area connector. While this is going on, I am initiating plan fuck it we ball. No droning. Just pure ego right into top square. I have a ping going on a Rooney. I know where she is, and I know that she's not an issue right now. However, I do know that Solace is an issue. However, I'm not peeking her. IQ was. IQ peeked Solace, died to Capcan, who was on the window, but gives me the call out for Solace. So, once I get the intel, the call out, I'm going to peek, swing, kill the Solace. Then I readjust, look at door, Capcan peeks, I shoot him, he shoots me, I deal more damage because my gun is better. He runs off, so do I. I decide I'm going to be a nuisance to Aruni and make her life hell. Capcan gets refragged by my teammates, which tells me that they're near site and going for a push of their own, giving me the all clear to do what I am about to do with no regrets. I'm taking pop shots at Aruni, keeping her from going to help Cav as she goes back to site. Where even is Bandit? Still nowhere near site. I don't know where he is and I don't care. Aruni runs away. I think she's pushing stairs, so I post up here with the shotgun, not knowing that Cav is just below me. But I decide, actually, I see my teammates going for the plant, and I'm going to go back to hatch. Not knowing that Bandit is here. Oh, sweet Bandit. Oh, sweet Bandit. He didn't hear hatch break. Oh, sweet Bandit. He didn't know. While that's happening, I still have pings on Aruni, and the only other person is Cav. So I know that Cav is sooner or later going to be pushing site, which is going to be confirmed right now. I throw a nade to keep Aruni pinned back here and give her the false idea that I'm still watching this as I hop through square to cut off Cav with the shotgun. Now it's 2v1, I have a bigger gun, and I'm going to just get nice and close to where Aruni has to be and wait for her to hop through. She does, I get the intel off sound, and then I swing, she dies. Simple, easy, by the books.
Operators prepare to engage.
And here we have the second fumble of the century. It is once again executive. It is once again executive. I am once again Amaru. There's once again a Lion and Finka backing me up.
5 seconds
But
remaining.
Hibana has the diffuser, not Amaru.
Attackers are moving.
This puts me in a precarious situation. I could, full commit, hop into site anyways with a huge risk-reward play, either A, die and get nothing, or B, get kills and potentially get a man advantage.
Drop the diffuser.
But then Hibana dies in the first 6 seconds of the match. Outside with the diffuser. Now we don't have man advantage, and there's no point in risking losing that, or making the man disadvantage even worse. And we don't have the diffuser, which means we can't go for a plant off rip to try and make the defenders panic. The game is lost. The revelation of, oh fuck, is quickly setting in as Lion goes for the diffuser, with me hot on his trail. However, Warden has a shotgun. This is a risky play. Diffuser is right there. Right there. How do I zoom in? How do I zoom in? Whatever. Warden has a tight angle on the doorway. To pick up the diffuser, you need to get into 1 pump range. So Lion, with no shotgun, shouldn't be the one going for it. So Lion takes the long angle on the doorway as I hug the wall to try and get as far away as possible from his swing range to long arm the diffuser. I get it. I take a pop shot. I back away. While this is happening, Finka is about to die. Oh, Finka was also holding an angle on this. Oh wow, I didn't even know that. Finka takes pop shots at Warden, does damage, but Warden runs off. Scarpass, I think, getting intel off that, takes an angle on the square double door, and then gets the frag onto Finka. Now it's a 2v5, and it's a bad situation has gone to worse very quickly. Whose car horn was that? Lion goes for a scan. For I don't know why. Lion goes onto double window. Gets an angle onto Warden. Gets Scarpass. As Lion's fighting Warden, I drop down to double door and then get the frag. But then I, the fool, break open door with a droning and swing straight into Lucy's sight and die instantly. But Lion, the goat, gets the refrag within but a few moments. Now it's 1v2, no intel still, low HP, has the diffuser. Still manages to get the frag on the Kapkan, lowering it down to 1v1. A single drone placed in square could have clutched this. A single drone. Or even an appropriately timed scan, like right now. Into the Banshee, that's making noise, that tells Cap right where he is. He shoots, she definitely knows. She goes for the flank. One tap.
Attackers have dropped the bomb diffuser.
Heartbreaking defeat that was.